Go. Happy Monday.
Monday.
And we're back.
And we're back, yeah.
Short in between.
I feel like I just saw you guys.
Episode 12.
I just saw you.
I know. What do we talk about today?
All of the things.
A lot of things to talk about.
What are we going to start with?
I'm going to start with your concern over young American.
Let me ask you a question. First of all, how does it sound? Good? Because it sounds like, maybe it's just this. I feel like I'm not getting any sound in my...
You're number 3, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so what do you think? You know the Girl Scouts, obviously.
Sure.
Girl Scout cookies, Samoa Fire. Love Girl Scout cookies. Tag-alongs, let's go.
Yeah.
What do you think the Girl Scout troop makes per box that they sell of Girl Scout cookies?
50%.
I think they're like $5, right? A box?
Yeah, $5 a box. For now, I think they're going to up the prices to like $7 a box.
Of course.
So you think they make half? You think they make the Girl Scout troop sells that shit? You think they make 50% profit margin?
Girl Scout troop?
I'm talking about the Girl Scout troop.
I thought you meant the Girl Scouts as
like the organization, yeah.
I'm not talking about the organization. I'm talking about the Girl Scouts. The girls you're buying because they use that to raise money for their troop.
Yeah,
right.
They don't make shit.
Guess, what do you think? Each box, I'm a Girl Scout. I just sold you a box. 5%. What do you think?
Oh, I'm sad already. I would have thought like 50%. Like 20.
70 cents a box.
Yeah.
Girl Scouts make 70 cents a box. I found
$5 a box?
Yeah, $5 a box.
So they're making like 12%.
Yeah, ish.
Ish. Not even.
Ish. 70 cents a box. That doesn't sound like highway robbery
That's
to you?
theft. That, I feel like that's like not a misappropriation, but like.
My girlfriend's sister's a troop leader for her daughter.
Okay.
They made $2,000 profit as a troop last year.
Cents?
70 cents.
70
cents. They don't even make $1 a box. 70 cents per box.
Yeah, 12%.
They made $2,000. They raised $2,000 to themselves. Dude, how many boxes of Girl Scout cookies do you got to sell to raise $2,000 for your troop?
A lot.
A lot of boxes of Girl Scout cookies.
Dude.
What do you think? What do you think it costs the Girl Scouts? Large scale production of cookies. I mean, I think it can't cost them more than $1 a box.
It's got to be less than $1, probably.
Yeah, all soup to nuts less than $1. Probably 75 cents a box. I think. Maybe a buck.
Probably close.
Maybe a little more. $1.20.
Yeah.
70 cents a box.
Yeah.
That's criminal. That doesn't seem criminal to you.
That I'm actually.
That doesn't seem criminal. Well, I wonder if you can look up what the gross sales of Girl Scout cookies nationally is a year.
Let me see.
It has to be in the tens of millions of dollars, if not 100 plus. It might even be in the hundreds of millions of dollars.
How do I word that question? Girl Scout.
How much money do Girl Scout are sold each year? Or is how many boxes of Girl Scout cookies are sold?
800 million.
$800 million.
200 million.
Wait, is that 800 million boxes?
Nope. 200 million cookies are sold, raking in about $800 million.
800 million. Okay, hold on. Now I'm about to do the math.
Yo, almost $1 billion, bro. That's crazy. So do the math. Divide that by 5. 5 divided by 5.
Damn, I don't even. 1, 2, 3.
Over 4 million boxes a year.
4 million boxes times 0.70. What's 4 million times 0.70?
No, that's boxes. It's not dollars.
No, but they make 70 cents a box.
$800 million times 12%.
Or you could just do the boxes
It's
times 70.
13.99%.
It's $96 million.
96 million. So the Girl Scouts are doing almost $1 billion a year in sales, and they're paying out 96 million in profit to the Girl Scout troops.
Yep.
Criminal.
To the salespeople selling them.
That sounds criminal. So like I
to the underage salespeople selling them.
Yeah. So like now my new thing is because I used to like every time I would see Girl Scout cookies, I'd buy like $20, 4 boxes of Samoas.
Yeah.
I'm never buying Girl Scout cookies again.
All right.
And I'll just donate the money directly. I'll give it to the troop. I'll put this to the troop. I don't want cookies because that's what they do. My girl sister was telling me, she's like, we love that because that money comes all the way back to us. They don't have to kick up to the Girl Scouts.
That is
crazy. $800 million a year. 96 million.
0.9%.
What's like the benefit of being a Girl Scout, really? Like I know several Eagle Scouts. I went to school with a bunch of kids who want to becoming Eagle Scouts, and like there's serious benefits of being an Eagle Scout. Whether it's getting to
learning how to make a fire.
No, just being able to like get into colleges and stuff like that.
I know in the military.
It's for like people that don't play sports.
Okay,
but not everybody plays sports.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like
the majority.
It's an extracurricular that adds to like you.
But that's
you
like
just go to school and go home.
Yeah, but it's like a big. It shows you're like a halfway decent person to be an Eagle Scout.
I know that if you're in the military, you get extra. You go in with extra rank.
Yeah, no, it has benefits. It's not like I'm an Eagle Scout. What do you do? Like, yeah, that's like looks sick to go to like a. If you're applying to a good, if you have an Eagle Scout, you're probably applying to a really good college,
Right?
And you got to be like a standout.
How many Eagle Scouts do you think you know?
Probably like 6. I went to. 6. I did.
What do you think the chances are? At least one of them got touched inappropriately by a scout leader. It's probably pretty high.
No, maybe not. Because I did.
Like how many altar boys? I
did Boy Scouts for like half a year until I lost the Pinewood Derby, and I never fucking did it again.
Yeah, my nephew did Boy Scouts, and he actually killed in the Pinewood.
Yo, I painted the wheels in the Pinewood Derby. My fucking wheels barely spun. And I lost the Pinewood Derby. I'm like, I'm not doing this ever again.
So Big Ted didn't help you out.
My father,
the aerodynamics.
My father has built probably 200 homes. Never had a fucking tool in our house. I don't even think my dad helped me. I think my mom took me to like Sweezy's in Riverhead because that's where you used to go to buy the Boy Scout uniform. Those Sweezy's when it was still there, and then they sold like all the Boy Scout shit. You could buy like the book. You had to get a book. You could buy like the Pinewood Derby. Yeah, my dad didn't even help me.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
That's a builder who never fucking built anything.
I played sports. I wasn't a Cub Scout or any of that shit.
It was like I was a kid. I was like a kid though. It was cool. My friends did it, but most of those kids like wound up going on to becoming like Eagle Scouts. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe
actually,
someone touched him along the way. I mean,
actually, I take that back. I'm wrong. My nephew was a Cub Scout, not a Boy Scout. Just he was too young.
You gotta graduate to Eagle Scout.
No, it's to Boy Scouts. You have to graduate to Boy Scouts.
It's Cub Scouts.
Eagle Scout.
No, Eagle Scout is like a rank.
Oh.
Yeah, but you go Cub Scout to Eagle Scout, and then like Eagle Scout is the highest rank in Boy Scouts you can be.
My nephew was a Weeblo.
It's like you've been Weeblo. That's like the first. A Weeblo is like the first entry level to a Cub Scout, and they have different stages. But yeah, like if you're the Eagle Scout, you
can never make fun of me about sports ever. All right?
Why?
You're fucking whittling wood in the fucking woods.
I know, but that's why I stopped doing it. No, and that's why I stopped doing it because it was so lame. I was like sold. I was hyped. I was like, yo, this is cool. We're gonna go camping. I'm gonna get a fucking pocket knife. I was about it. We just like did bullshit in like the basement of a fucking church in Southampton. Like, this is gay. This is gay. Before I even knew what that meant, I was like, this is gay. This is lame. This is so lame. It wasn't even that cool. And I wasn't athletic when I was like. They had I went to Catholic school. They had a basketball team, and I was so bad at basketball.
League.
Yeah, so bad at I was so bad at basketball. Yeah, but fucking Girl Scouts, man. Don't buy Girl Scout cookies.
Just donate the money.
What a racket!
It just proves.
Are you surprised though? Everything's a racket these days, bro.
But where's the money going though? I mean, it's probably like an ignorant statement because I'm sure the Girl Scouts like do things.
Well, no, of course.
But like I even looked up last night at dinner because I was fuming about this, and like fuming. The heads of the Girl Scouts, they don't make crazy money. They make, I think like the head of the Girl Scouts makes like $369,000 a year, which I don't think that's like an outrageous amount of money. I feel like that's a big job. Like that's 360. Okay, cool. This day and age, great. Well, good. Right. But like, where does that money go? You never hear about like the girl. You never hear about the Girl Scouts. You never hear about the good the Girl Scouts do. I'm sure they do a lot.
They pay for their uniforms and all that, right?
Yeah, same with the Boy Scouts. Yeah, it costs money for the parents.
No. That's what I'm saying. So it's not like the money's going back into the program. Yeah, they got to be something that they're paying that we don't know. Maybe the camps.
I mean, they probably have like scholarship funds, and maybe they do something. But like, what are the Girl Scouts doing with?
But 13.9
$700 million a year? That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, and what's crazy is like I buy those cookies. Like my goddaughter's is a Girl Scout. So like I just give
whatever you're gonna, and because what we talking about being healthy, being better, right?
Well, yeah,
don't buy the cookies.
Right.
Here's $20.
First of all, I don't need I shouldn't be eating the cookies anyway, right? I'm trying to carry the boats and the loads, right?
Yeah, I will literally. If you put a box of Samoas here right now, I'll eat the entire box.
Oh no,
I shouldn't do that.
But I know I'm not supposed to do that.
Exactly.
And now that I have the incentive of I know that this money is going
just to give them the money.
Just give them the money.
Just give them the money. Yeah, because
I'm actually annoyed. I get why you're as
I was like annoyed, and I'm like I see because like my girl's sister, she came home. It was like 5 o'clock. She got the kids. She got all the shit in her car. They were just selling like nuts and stuff at the store, and it's like, what do you get paid? You don't get paid shit. You're going out of your way. You're a cop. You got a million things. You got a real job, and you're going out of your way to do this on a Sunday evening to what? make 70 fucking cents a box. Yo.
70 cents a box.
And they got to deal with the accounting, tracking the money, keeping the money. Fuck you, Girl Scouts of America. Disgusting.
Jesus Christ.
Disgusting.
It's a for-profit organization.
Totally for profit. Or they're not paying any taxes
They
either.
are 501c3, right?
Of course they are. They're not paying taxes. That's the question needs to be raised. Whoa, forget where all that money to the Ukraine's going.
Where's this cookie money going?
Where's $700 million? There's just like the head of the Girl Scouts has got this sick house. Insane house. Gold bought Saddam Hussein's gold toilet from auction. It's like, yes. Wipes their ass with Thin Mints.
Jeez. Yo, they are not only 501c3, they have like a whole bunch of other ones that whatever.
I'm sure, and they all land all over the place. The Girl Scouts own a huge camp in San Suchi, in Blue Point in the park.
How do you know that?
Because it's a park. I take my kids walking there. It's in Blue Point.
Oh, the Girl Scouts own a huge piece of fucking camp.
They do.
You know the thing is,
no, they do because
you're laughing like this because we are New York City. You know what I mean? So like that's not really a thing for us. But like if you go out of state,
I grew up on Long Island.
No. But what I'm saying is that
in high school we used to throw parties at the Girl Scout cabin in Cedar Point.
Okay, so I didn't know they had that. And so you're making fun of me about San Suchi. I didn't know they had a Girl Scout cabin in Cedar Point.
You're just as bad.
Yeah, they got. I don't know if they know them, but there's this huge Girl Scout camp in San Suchi Park in Suffolk County, like 10 minutes from my house. It's a cool trail, actually. I take the kids there sometimes. Yeah. They own that land? Is that just given to them? I want to look more into the Girl Scouts.
I want to open your books.
Yeah, you got pedophiles there?
I want to become an IRS auditor just so it could. I don't think there's any men.
Yeah, but that money has to be going to the lawyers and the Scouts.
There's like a big conspiracy of like female pedophile.
I mean, men aren't the only ones who do creepy shit.
No, I know, but
I guess it's like more predominant, like a bunch of,
Yeah.
If you're in the Boy Scouts, probably have a father who's not really there that often.
No.
I don't know. My dad never took me to scout shit. It was only my mom.
All the kids in my troop, well, my nephew's troop, like they like did.
Yeah, well, by that logic, I would have been the biggest Boy Scout because I didn't have a dad.
Maybe you just got molested a lot when you were younger. That's why you're so angry at the world.
I didn't.
It's all right. I'll hug you. I would hug you.
Rich, you need a hug, Rich.
You can cry. You can tell me anything. It's okay. I don't judge anybody. People are sick in the world. So yeah, I'm disgusted by the Girl Scouts.
Yeah, we're gonna get them audited.
Disgusted. Disgusted.
Where does that money go? $800 million a year.
That's wild.
That is insane.
I thought you were going to be like, oh, they do $300 million, which is still a staggering amount of money. But you said $800 million. Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's insane.
The number doesn't actually. If they do 4 million boxes and a box is $5, it's not 800 million. It's 200 million.
So what numbers were you looking at?
That's the number that they gave me.
But they gave you two numbers.
I said it says $800 million.
Well, what's 800 million divided?
200 million cookies.
200
million cookies.
200 million. Oh, so, well, now is that boxes of cookies or cookies?
That's
you know
cookies,
what I mean?
That's not boxes.
Boxes of cookies. So there's 15 cookies per box because I'm fat and I know how many Girl Scout cookies come in a box. 15 cookies. Yeah, you can figure out the math. Whatever. $800 million in gross revenue is crazy, and it's all cash, right? It's all cash. Girl Scouts cookies.
In 1983, one girl sold 500,000 cookies.
Yeah, congratulations. You got roasted. You didn't get shit for that. What does the Girl Scouts does? It teaches young girls to be okay with making less money in the job market, getting screwed in business. It's a bad business deal. 70 cents a box.
It says about 70% of the proceeds stay in the local Girl Scout council to support Girl Scouting in that area.
Bullshit.
Including a portion, approximately 15%, goes directly to the group selling the cookies. The profits are divided by a formula with local troops receiving 10 to 15% of the retail price. The council.
That's all bullshit.
The council gets more than 50. The manufacturer gets the remainder.
So what's the remainder?
The person the bakers that make the actual cookies. So the company that makes the cookies.
What's the percentage?
They get the most of it.
They get the most of it.
Mm-hmm. As of 2018, they sell more than 200 million boxes a year for cookie season. and it's about 800 million in gross, leaving approximately 600 million in net revenue
For the Girl Scouts
for
of America.
Yeah.
The organization.
$600 million net.
That's after they pay out the manufacturer? What was the...
Manufacturer gets the lion's share.
Well, like 25%?
More than that.
Really? Oh, so their manufacturing costs a lot of money then.
Council,
Maybe I take that back.
15% goes to the Girl Scouts locally. 50% goes to...
I think that's bullshit because I asked my girl sister...
50% goes to the council, and then the rest goes to the manufacturer. So the manufacturer is getting roughly 40%.
40%. That's very expensive
Yeah.
for produce those cookies. But the Girl Scout troops, they don't get shit because I asked my girl sister. I was like, you guys get anything out of that? She's like, they don't give us anything.
Price hasn't... In 1992, they sold 175 million boxes. As of 2018, they sold 200. It hasn't increased that much.
People are more health conscious.
Administrative costs.
Yeah, administrative fees.
Hidden fees.
Yeah, someone's
Cookie incentives and hidden fees.
someone's expensing.
What is fucking scam?
Yeah.
We're not for profit. We don't have to report what we do with the money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then like the hidden fees. Oh, the percentage goes. Yeah, that percentage. So someone's expensing trips to Hong Kong's on the fucking Girl Scout Cookie of America card.
There's local councils that get a good portion of the money.
Yeah, like where? Because I asked.
So like it's got like a New York charter. There's got to be a council.
It's got to be
4 or 5 people, and
it's got to be crooked.
Crazy money.
Got to be crooked. Yeah. I'm telling you,
we're getting them audited.
Someone's got to do a deep dive. I wish I was like more. I wish I could like know how to make a movie.
I don't think that they have to report their financials.
I would love to make documentaries. And that would be one of them, like the dark side of the Girl Scouts of America.
We get suicided because we're digging into an organization that doesn't want anybody to ask questions.
Discover that like the Girl Scouts of America are the largest money launderers for drug cartels in the world.
Ponzi scheme.
It is. It's slave labor.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. Those poor girls. Yeah, don't buy girls. Just give the money straight to the troop. Just give it straight to the troop. Fuck the council. Jesus. But I'm not complaining. It's just a.
Can we talk about how angry you were when we were talking about this yesterday?
I was furious yesterday when I was talking about this. I was getting so worked up.
Screaming over everybody? What are you doing?
I'm the loud. When I'm not with you, I'm always the loudest person in the room, no matter what. Well, my voice carries. I got a little throat thing going too, so it's like super deep. My voice carries.
The voice of God?
It's like the voice of God. Be like, Girl Scouts, pay your reparations.
Do better.
Do better.
We're coming for you, whatever your name is.
I'm going to make my first documentary. It's about the dark side, the underbelly of the Girl Scouts of America. Second documentary, all about the Korean donut shops in California.
Oh, God.
I always wanted to make a documentary about that.
About donut shops?
Why?
In California, in L.A., the California area. Because they're cool.
Oh, okay.
Something about, I don't know.
No, sorry. I
don't know why all these Koreans came over to California, like L.A., back when they did.
The best donuts.
The best donuts you've ever had in your life. They're all like these little bodegas, like in like how New York's got like a bagel shop in every strip mall in like shitty areas. It's like California, they got donut shops, and they're all like Korean owned, and they're the best donuts you've ever had in your life. They sell lotto tickets, donuts, and coffee, and newspapers. They're awesome, and it's like consistently all over California. I think I'd make an interesting documentary. Then you got Randy's Donuts. That's a famous donut place in California. Korean? No, I think it's like a white guy who owns it.
It's Randy.
It's
Randy Quaid. Randy Quaid.
It's Randy Quaid.
Cousin Eddie from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Cousin Eddie. But that place is famous. That's like right on the highway. That's like, it was in like Iron Man.
Yeah, with the big donut.
The big donut, yeah. And that place is legit too. I've been there. But the ones in the hood, so good. They need a documentary.
I'm sure they gotta have one.
No, why would anybody make a documentary about that?
People make documentaries on weird shit. Yeah, let's Google it, is it?
Google it. Documentary about California donut and donut bodegas.
There's one already? Specifically Korean.
Yeah, and it's not just like Los Angeles because the
Donut King documentary by Independent Lens.
The Donut King. So it's about a guy who makes donuts. It's not about like the industry.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I want to go and like talk to like 20 different donut shop owners and be like, how'd you get here? What made you do donuts? Like, I'm sure there's a lineage of donuts.
It's a dude.
And it's all over Cali. Because I used to go to LA a lot. And then I went to Long Beach one time for a coin show. And I found a Korean donut shop in fucking Long Beach, right down the street from Roscoe's. Banging.
If you believe it, you can do it.
I know. I got to talk to my cousins. They make movies. My cousins make horror
Do it.
movies.
Yeah, I saw that episode. They were talking about the making of his movie.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
I like his pod.
Yeah, they're like very type.
interesting, yeah.
It's just very. It's like they talk about horror movies. Like that's their thing. It's good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, his brother too. He does all the sound stuff. His brother's like a sick musician. Both of them are really good musicians. But yeah, they make movies.
How old are they?
Mark is he's like 2 years older than me, and then TJ is how old is he? He's like Hanson's. I think he's like 30, 31, something like that. Yeah. Next time I see him, I should be like, "You guys want to make a movie?" About the donut. I'm gonna give him a pitch. I
thought that was gonna go in a different direction.
What do you think I was gonna say?
I don't know, ASMR.
Like, oh, you want to do ASMR?
You want to film me doing ASMR?
No, I don't need them. I don't need them to film me doing ASMR. I'll be like, you guys want to make a movie about donuts? Korean donut shops? A documentary? Then we can make a horror film out of it too. We could
All
be
20
like,
of them.
yeah, like the horror film. He could be like a serial killer. He's like a Korean serial killer in LA. And
He only kills Korean donut shop owners.
or he's just like a donut shop owner and he just like
Maybe
puts people in the frying
maybe
machine.
get Clint Eastwood to play that part.
Yeah, that's the racist donut shop owner, and he just he kills people by putting them in the donut fryer.
Oh yeah,
Just fries them to death.
interesting.
And he's every beginning of every week.
I might have to bleep this out. You might have something.
He's like, he's like, hey, I got a new specialty donut. And it's just like, he's like, oh, what is that, raspberry? Like, haha, yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
Weird. Be like, no, it's a hooker.
Just jelly donutting everybody.
Just putting like boiled hooker guts inside donuts, making people eat donuts. They're like, oh.
I think that's a.
And you do like a really, like artsy.
I think that's a dim sum barbecue pork bun.
Yeah, could be. Do like really artsy up close shots, like the person biting into like the intestine donut and just like squirts fucking.
Yeah, but how's it like sweet?
Fucking sugar baby. Sugar baby.
Yeah, I think it's a pork bun. That's all that is.
Oh, so maybe that's.
I don't know what the meat is in the pork bun, but it's delicious.
The killer's a Korean guy who owns a donut shop and a dumpling spot.
Oh my god!
Who's storyboard this whole movie? This episode, the one where we wrote a movie.
I almost feel like I'm just like I did coke or something. Come up with a movie idea. Yes.
Speaking of that, one time me and my friends we did ecstasy. It's like 5 guys.
Gay.
And we were at a club. And like literally sat around in a circle and made up an entire movie.
Sounds like so much fun.
It was so much fun. And then there was like some like douchebag guys like trying to like interact with us and we're just like go away. And they didn't like that we like told them to go away. So they tried to fight us. And then there's 5 of us. We're like, really?
Somewhere in a landfill, there's a laptop of mine that's got like 4 quarter written movies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, drugs in your 20s. Drugs in your 20s.
Yeah, recreational drug use in your 20s.
Sleepless nights in your 20s.
Jesus.
To write a movie. Yeah. You got any questions for me? I feel like answering some questions.
I have a bunch of questions.
I feel like hearing myself talk. Give me a question.
Yes.
You talk. Yes.
Yeah. You know the clips don't have me enough in them.
I know. I noticed
Every single clip has him in it.
I noticed this batch of clips is a lot of me.
They all have a lot of you.
Theo, there are a lot of you, bro. There are a lot of you.
You just step on everybody, so they can't say anything.
I can't help myself.
Yeah.
All right, go. I won't say that.
All right. If you could be somebody, if you could switch places with somebody for one day, historically, fiction, whatever, who would it be and why?
Ooh. I don't know.
So I thought about this today, and I actually had what I thought was a good answer.
And you could do anything you want as a person.
Yeah, for one day.
I don't know, dude.
So I thought Elon Musk, right? Which is really weird because I like was thinking about this question last night. Then I thought about Elon Musk, and on my way here, I saw a video, and it was Elon Musk on Lex Fridman's podcast, and he was talking about like people don't understand what it's like to be me. He's like, I sleep alone on purpose. He's like, I choose to. He's
why would you want to be that guy?
He's like, you don't know what. I want to know what goes on in his brain.
He's
for
probably
a day.
a total fucking schizo in his brain, dude.
So then it freaked me out. It was like really sad. And I was like,
What goes on
Like
that?
people don't want to be
You know
me.
the thing is,
What goes on in that guy's brain probably wouldn't even make any sense to you. Or like anybody's be like, what? You'd be like, what time is it? Has it been 24 hours
Like,
yet?
it was like really sad, and I'm like,
it sounds super cliche, but everybody has their own demons. I don't need to know your shit, bro. Like,
all right,
Honestly,
well,
I don't
who would
know.
you be?
I don't care. Like me, bro. I wouldn't.
You
do
wouldn't
shit.
trade plate one day.
For what?
No.
For one day?
For what?
No, I'm with Ron. No. What am I gonna do? Unless
First
you do
of all-
something
first of all,
like,
I can't-
trade places with Warren Buffett, and then I'll wire $500
$1
million
trillion to
to
myself.
Theo Foscolo,
Yeah,
and
right,
then
like-
I don't know, but like I don't.
What does it have to be? It could be like cooler than that.
Cooler than that?
Well, I thought about like be an athlete for a day.
Why? It probably sucks. Probably sucks.
What do you mean?
Why? You're a professional athlete. You probably walk around in immense pain constantly, right?
I already do
no,
that.
I'm serious.
What about
Like,
a young one that's in their prime?
what are you gonna do? You go practice, go lift weights.
Remember
Like,
remember that
get
TV?
your balls broken from some hot chick. They probably get their balls broken.
Do you remember that TV commercial?
I don't know. No one. What do you do?
Remember that TV commercial where they had like the fake Michael Vick experience, like roller coaster ride thing?
No.
No,
Oh.
No.
So you know,
Where they just beat you like a dog.
no. So like he like so
my God.
it's like a ride. So he like steps in the thing, and then it like the lights go out, and then it
Yeah.
turns on, and you're like Michael Vick.
Yeah.
And like it's like
Oh, I do remember
yeah,
that.
it's a great commercial. So it was like an amusement ride.
It was like a roller coaster ride thing.
Yeah,
like you on rails. Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was like in the middle of the lights came on, and you're like the middle of the play, and he's like hiking the ball. You get the ball, and then, like people are trying to like tackle you, and
Yeah.
they're, like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like moving him around, and then like he scores a touchdown and does like a flip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't
think-
think I'd want to be somebody else for a day, because like,
Well, you're gay.
I wouldn't be able to make any decisions as you know what I mean. Like nothing that I do
Yeah.
matters.
like,
and
what-
then I go back to mine, and like now I know the shit that he's dealing with, and I have that while I'm dealing
Be
with my own shit.
Joe
like,
Biden for a day.
it's gonna be Joe
and
Biden
not
for
be
a
able
day.
to see
Stumble
anything,
around
like,
with your thoughts.
Actually, I'd be Hunter Biden for a day. I'd be Hunter Biden.
You
for a
are
day.
Hunter Biden.
I'm
What
not
the fuck
Hunter
are you talking
Biden.
about?
What are you talking about?
Minus the crack
Nah, I'd be Hunter Biden with the crack
and the money from Ukraine.
and the money from Ukraine. Yeah, I think he'd just roll around, could do it. Hunter Biden could literally do whatever he wants.
I mean, he's not the only person who does it.
I don't know. Like, I don't think it's like, oh, there's a billionaire. I want to be him for a day. I bet that guy's not that happy.
Exactly.
I bet that guy's not that happy.
And how many times do you hear
But he's like, oh,
like,
I'd be Dan Bilzerian. Why? So you can be surrounded by a bunch of money grubbing pigs.
not- that guy-
and that guy's not happy. He's probably
a fraud.
miserable. He probably
Right.
can't. He probably can't even get erections. That guy's probably so miserable and
what
just
he
like
goes
hates
for.
everything.
And now that I think about it, I can't even. Oh, I'm gonna be Warren Buffett and wire myself money because how much of that is actually liquid? How long is that? How many days is that going to take before it actually hits my like?
Warren Buffett could wire you $500,000,
Okay, well-
half a billion right now, no problem.
I don't think he keeps half.
I don't think he.
Probably not. It's probably on the market. But like Elon Musk, like that guy probably couldn't wire you $500 million
Yeah,
like
I wanna
that.
be
It's all
Elon
like
Musk
tied up
either.
in stock, and,
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
I mean, he's probably worth money,
It doesn't
but
have to be like current time though. You know what I mean?
I would be the
maybe
dude that.
all right, Julius Caesar.
I was gonna
It-
say,
Just not his last day.
Not his last day.
his last day.
In like,
A day, not his
in like
last day.
Julius Caesar's heyday,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
Caracalla, or like some crazy Roman emperor back, and to see what it was like, and then just live like just a fucking total.
I'd be Vlad the Impaler
Total
for a
insanity.
day.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think if I had to pick, I wouldn't be anybody in modern times.
I agree.
It would probably be in a time that I think would be interesting to see.
Or
what,
like the
what,
dude-
what, what,
Like
what
you
the
knew
world
they
was
weren't going to die that day. But
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah, not the Ides of March. Not going to be Julius Caesar in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Alexander the Great, something like that, like a cool.
Just so see
Minus
the battles.
blatant homosexuality.
Now, when in Rome, bro? I'm going back. You're going back as Julius Caesar? A day, everybody's getting fucked. Fucking everybody. Caracalla had a fucking ship with purple silk sails at the time. It was the most elaborate color you could get. Purple was the hardest color to get. It was like
Yeah.
that's why purple's the color of kings, right?
royalty.
He had a purple silk sail in his ship, and that ship was strictly commissioned for orgies. It's an orgy ship.
And then
What-
they sunk it.
Wouldn't you just want to go on a Roman king emperor's orgy ship? Yeah.
During that time, the
Yes.
smells
Actually,
were probably.
you know why you wouldn't want to?
It didn't even bother because it was part of the thing. It was part of the thing, baby. Yeah.
Wait.
Smells
Smells of oils.
You know why you wouldn't want
Like
to?
someone's got to clean this thing.
That's what the slaves are for. bring on the slaves, and they would just like bring people, like hordes of people to wash down all the cum and blood and shit on your orgy ship.
You know,
like,
why
there better not be
Theo?
anything on the sails.
Theo, you know why you wouldn't want to?
What,
because
be a Roman emperor?
Yeah, you would ruin Hong Kong's when you come back to your regular self. You come back to Hong Kong, like, what the fuck is this?
Nah, Hong Kong's still fucking bro.
You come back, sexually transmit the bubonic plague.
I'd kill everybody.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'd probably pick Julius Caesar. Sometime in that time.
Yeah, something to go back and see something like
just
historic,
see what it was like.
Yeah.
Like, the pharaoh, like Tutankhamun. How were those fucking pyramids built? Like, I don't know.
The pyramids were built way before.
Well, way before that, but yeah, Mansa Musa. Go back and be Mansa Musa, the richest man ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had old gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'd be an historical figure.
All right.
Sure.
Do you want to give a better answer than Elon Musk? Or you stick with Elon?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Sure. Be Billy the Kid.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
Because I know I'm going to win a duel. Let me win one duel. I know I'm going to win that one.
With your luck, that would be the duel that he lost.
I rewrite history.
Be like Doc Holliday.
Like Back to the Future. Like everything changes. Yeah, Doc Holliday.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Cough up blood for a day. Yeah.
Dude, you would talk about raw smells, dude. I think the smells in an old West whorehouse probably
same.
just
They're on par. They're on par.
No way. They got to be way worse than the smells of like a Roman sex ship. 1,000%. Roman royalty, they just all had like exotic oils and stuff on them. And
Ben Franklin for a day.
that guy
In Paris.
the smells. What was the whorehouse Ben Franklin was in?
That powdered wig to hide all the lice.
The lice and all the other crazy diseases they had.
Syphilis everywhere.
Yeah, just be George Washington's orthopedist. Dude, his dentist, making his horse teeth. That picture that my dad sent you of the
I sent him that.
Yeah. Dude, those teeth, that must have looked so insane. So insane seeing somebody with those teeth. Crazy.
And he was a ginger. I didn't even know that.
Was he?
Yeah.
Everybody. There's probably a lot of gingers back in the day because of all the English. Everybody's English and Irish.
Yeah.
Wasn't any paisans fighting in the Revolutionary War. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Was there? I doubt it. I don't think so. I highly doubt it.
I don't know.
Just a bunch of like English and Irish people.
Did you pick somebody?
Just like the dude who invented fire. Like, I don't, like just something old.
Archduke Franz Duke Ferdinand.
Fuck no.
Not
on the last day. Definitely not on his last day.
To avoid the assassination, to stop the war.
Yo, how he ended up getting assassinated just so random. Like the guy actually like went to shoot at him, his gun like jammed or something like that. He goes hiding, and then the car that Ferdinand was in just so happened to pass in front of that is so random.
Yeah, totally random.
It was like no, that was your last day, buddy.
Yeah, he like almost thwarted the assassination, and then he just got down another street. They got him, and
they I think it was like a randomly picked street. The guy just happened to be there, and he's like, "Oh, round 2, got him."
DTD.
Yeah.
Good timing. Good timing.
I always get my guy.
Yeah.
I'm never famous until I'm recording the podcast.
I put my shit on airplane mode for these
things.
things.
Do the same thing.
You got him.
Jesus Christ, dude.
All right, I got another one for you.
Yes, bring it on.
What is an extinct animal that you would bring back?
An extinct animal that I would bring back.
Yeah.
A dinosaur would be pretty cool. Like a T-Rex.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
All right.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, dinosaur. Fuck it.
Yeah. Do you have one specific?
A T-Rex.
I was going to say Triceratops.
Like, that'd be cool.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Velociraptor.
I didn't think Velociraptor, but
I did too.
But if I gotta bring one back, might as well be a big one, like a fucking T-Rex at the zoo. That'd be cool. Yeah, T-Rex. I don't pick one. I don't give a shit. Any dinosaur. T-Rex.
Yeah.
You'll be mad as hell if you get back a chicken.
Well, nothing comes.
There's like a bird. Like,
nothing comes back. Nothing comes back because the conspiracies that dinosaurs are fake is true. No dinosaurs never existed. They all live in center Earth.
Megalodon.
Oh, there's probably a megalodon-like creature in the ocean, though. To this day,
Mariana Trench.
Yeah, that's just like never been found. There's probably a megalodon still swimming around.
That'd be so dope.
Would be dope. There probably is. There has to be.
Well, there's all these reports of like gigantic snake skins being found in
Really?
Africa.
Yeah.
Like biggest ever, like 50 foot.
I mean, Why not?
Yeah.
There's got to be a snake in the Amazon. Like, how much of that is just uncharted?
Oh, so much.
You can't find a snake.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
What would yours be, Bando? You don't have a lot of answers today, pal.
Triceratops.
Yeah, I said Triceratops, but like now you have me thinking like.
What other cool like extinct animals? There's probably like a bunch of obscure animals that are extinct that you're like, who cares?
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm almost certain that like
Sasquatch.
the novelty after a while the novelty of it gets like wears off.
Harry
It's
and the
like,
Hendersons.
Gigantopithecus.
Yeah.
Just one of them, or you just bring back the species altogether?
Well,
That's the question.
They're bringing the woolly mammoth back.
I don't know if I like bring the T-Rex species
yeah,
back.
they made 5 movies on why this is a bad idea.
How out of hand would it be if like you?
Because you know how this ends? Is that?
Obviously,
It's a woolly mammoth.
okay, that's where it starts.
And then what?
it's Verizon Files presents what was it? The Jurassic Park movie. You don't remember the last one?
I like that. Yeah, it was good.
It was a sponsored dinosaur.
Verizon brought. Yeah.
The Indominus Rex.
The Indominus Rex
yes.
sponsored by Verizon.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I bring back one T-Rex, it's like in a zoo somewhere. But if you bring back the population, like, how out of hand would that be? A bunch of like T-Rexes running
I'm
around.
sure
on Long
climate
Island.
has a lot to do with why they wouldn't be around.
Climate what? They find those fucking bones in Arizona, dog. They find them all over America. Dinosaur bones in the Midwest and shit like that. Out west.
Yeah, but it was different oxygen levels, different everything.
Yeah, you bring back a dinosaur, he's fucked now.
Yeah. Motherfucker wouldn't be able to hold itself up.
Oh, why? What are you talking about, bro?
Things are just, atmosphere is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it like still was an atmosphere to support life.
Yeah, but it's not his atmosphere.
Yeah, different-
like it's less, it's more oxygen now, less methane and all that other shit that they were breathing in.
So you think if you bought a dinosaur
A lot
back,
of farts.
it would just die from all the farts in the air?
no, back then it had more.
I mean, I think
methane everywhere.
I think if you bought a dinosaur back today, it would be fine. It would live. It would just eat everything. It would eat everything.
Yeah.
While out. Imagine a dinosaur running through fucking Long Island. A T-Rex just like... You're goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I tell you, I helped teach a self-defense class last week. 2 of them.
Let's hear about this.
So
You were the attacker.
I was the alleged rapist.
Oh God. Why does it have to be?
Well, because if you're like attacking women, like what are you doing? Are you attacking women to tickle them? You're doing the raping.
Steal their purse?
I guess. No, but like we were practicing to like throw a person in a trunk.
Okay.
Well, that was part of the
Very, very specific.
Well, just whatever.
Did you teach them how to break the zip ties?
No, he didn't do zip tie shit. So, so my girl, she's like a black belt, and she has like kickboxing. And she does like women's self defense.
Yeah, we've talked about our fear of her often.
Well documented.
Terrifying.
Yeah, every other episode.
And if you want to be even more, I wish I filmed it. You want to be more afraid of her? Like videos of me just putting her in a rear naked choke and like cranking her and her just fucking me up. Yo, I was like, please stop, please stop, please stop.
Uncle.
You're like, my back hurts.
my back. No, but I've been telling her, I was like, yo, you do these classes. I'm like, but these girls don't know how to like, what you do with the girls attacking the girls. And what are they going to do with some guy who's my size?
I saw your Instagram story. It was just like, hit him hard, hit him harder,
hit him harder.
Like, Jesus.
Yeah. So I did it. So there was 4 women, 2 women and 2 girls. The girls were like, I don't know, like 13 and 14. They were sisters. And the other 2 women were like this old like lesbian couple. Which, if it came down to it, those 2 old lesbian women, they're just as good as dead, right? Dead. Like this woman is so weak. I'm just like, I'm robbing them. I'm fucking robbing them.
See how big this is?
See how big this fucking hand is? Just destroying these 2 old lesbians. Just one shot, you're out. But yo, so these girls though, these young who've been training with Devin for like, I don't know, probably a year. They're fucking good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we practice, so we're just like practicing things like putting them in rear, I'm like putting like a 14-year-old girl in a rear naked choke, but like working with like how your neck's positioned, all this and that. But it was fun
tuck
though.
Your chin. Tuck your chin.
Tuck your chin. Tuck it. But I'll tell you what, man, they're fucking good.
Yeah.
I was like, they stand a chance.
You gonna sign the kids up?
I wish Devin like did she wants to do like a karate, so like a proper school. There's just no money in it.
Yeah.
It's like no money in
Really?
being.
I thought there was lots of money in.
No, she was telling me because her stepdad owned like a dojo for like 20 plus years. and she used to like help operate it. And she's like, yeah, there was just no money in it. Like some schools, the way they make it, I guess, like their money is like, you know, you have your membership fees. But like a lot of these schools, and you see like these kids online, like jujitsu or taekwondo, the kid's like 9 and he's a black belt. It's like, you're not a fucking black belt at 9, kid. You're not. But over the course of the last 3 years, your parents...
Tiger Schulman told me different.
Your parents get milked. Every time there's a belt ranking test, it's like $300.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's how she told me, like a lot of the schools, and that's why you see all these kids, but like, she's like, you're not a 9-year-old black belt. Like, I'm sorry, like it's not. Like Devin trained for 20 plus years. She was a green belt for 6 years before she got bumped up in a rank.
I grew up with a kid who was like a 9-year-old black belt.
Bullshit.
He ended up on the Olympic team.
At like as a kid, but so he stuck with it.
Yeah. No, but as a kid, he was on the Olympic team, and then through like his adult life, now he does like karate demonstration videos, and like stunt stuff for like.
I mean, it's like legit-ish to an extent. Like, yeah, those kids like understand jujitsu or taekwondo or whatever, but like 9-year-old black belt, bro. Like, come on. No. These kids like get out of it after 9. They're like, well, I'm a black belt in taekwondo. It's like, all right, buddy.
You're
get out of this one.
Just
grab him by the back of the shirt.
I'll let a 9-year-old roundhouse kick me. Like, go for it.
You're literally the Weeblo of
martial arts. The Weeblo. You're the unmolested Weeblo of martial arts. But yeah, so I did a lot, and then we did stranger danger class on Saturday with kids.
Yeah.
And that's just like, I mean, kids, like you teach them how to kick and stuff, but like you're throwing a kid in the trunk. You know, but like you teach them
like if I wanted to kidnap you, you'd be kidnapped.
Well, so like you teach them because it's fun and keeps them moving, but like the real thing to teach the kids is like to drop, like you go to grab a kid, they drop down and like wrap around their leg, like Indian style, or
the person's leg,
and just scream, "You're not my mom, you're not my dad," like as loud as you can, because like a 4-year-old kid.
If I had kids, my kid would like do that to me just to be a dick.
Well, yeah, I know. It's like, could you imagine?
Like, can you stop?
Because like the kids don't remember how to like punch, but they'll remember that. Yeah. They'll remember
you're not
that.
My dad.
You're not my mom. You're not my dad. Yeah.
Get in the car.
I'm really his fucking dad. Just fuck you. Call the cops. Take him. I don't care.
I don't even
Please do me a favor.
I don't want him anymore. Go.
Like, unfortunately, I actually am his father.
Yeah.
Fuck off. Just teaching the kids how to be safe. You know?
Yeah.
It's my contribution to society.
I like that. That's good.
Yeah, it is fun. It's nice. Get a little workout out of it. I got a workout because like these, you know, I'm like choking these girls and the fucking
evading all the throat jabs and crotch shots.
Because then we're doing like the rear, like, you know, the wrap, you know, the bear hug from the back, and I'm like carrying them over to like the red zone, which is like the trunk, and they're like fucking flailing around and everything. I'm like, I got a good workout. It was good times though. It was good. It was funny. Devin's like, so what do you think of the girls now? I was like, I think they stand a very good chance. I'm like, but I'm also not a predator.
Right.
Like, I was very cognizant, like these are like, you know, teenage girls. I'm very cognizant of like the bear hug, like where my hands were placed.
Right.
And like where my hips were.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not trying to be like, ugh, like,
yeah.
I'm like, so if I was really trying to throw that girl in a trunk,
right.
I'm throwing that girl in a trunk, but her odds of not getting thrown in the trunk are increasingly higher because of her training.
Yes.
That's just like, you know, you can't help like size and stuff like that, but you know, they get you. Yeah. The one girl got me in my fucking knee. She took me down.
Sure.
So, so it's good. You got to keep girls, they got to stay scrappy and fucking wiry though, but like, the 2 old lesbians, done.
Gotta get the kids in there.
I know. Well, she only does like the women's self-defense like once a week, and then the kids class she does once a month. So it's hard to. Yeah, I'll get the whole family in there. Get the kids and get the exes, new man's kids in. I'll teach everybody how to fucking fight.
Yeah, get them to go too.
Yeah, get them all to go. Get everybody's money.
You could spar.
Yeah,
like spar with the ex's new guy.
Yeah, bring your fucking father here. Do a demonstration. Show how fucking tough he is.
Jesus Christ.
Nah, I walk in the light now. It doesn't bother me. I pray for him. I walk in the light. I pray for him. Yeah. I do. I pray for him and her. They find happiness.
That's nice.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah. I don't care. I'm happy. Fuck them.
Good for you.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. No complain November. I'm grateful.
No complain November.
Worry about nothing. Pray for everything. That's what my pastor said this weekend. I like that. I like that too, right? Worry about nothing. Pray for everything.
We're slowly converting rich.
Not converting rate. No, he has a faith. No, he has a faith.
It was a joke. I promise.
Because, like, I will admit,
I can't have you guys on this platform continuing to call me soulless and godless and all this stuff because it's not actually true.
No, I don't believe you're godless, but like, admittedly, I do think about like what you said about the church and it's on. Then they try to get and like I've been. I didn't go the other weeks. Whatever, I didn't go, but I've been going as regularly as I can, and more I get that feeling. It's like. You know, like don't touch me.
Yeah,
like people are very like, you know that there. Yeah. Like I'm like, I'm really just coming for the message, bro.
Yeah,
I'm coming for the message. I was like, I got $50 in my pocket.
Yeah, I want to sing.
Here,
I want to sing. Our God is an awesome God, and then leave. Right?
Yeah, I don't need the whole. Yeah. But I still do enjoy it because I like his message. But I just leave afterwards. I'm like, I don't go to the coffee hour and talk to all the people, and I'm just like, I'm out of here.
It's a lot. It's like a lot of time. It takes a lot of time.
Well, and that's okay because what else was I doing? I just came here, I dicked around, I went and had dinner. I could have stayed for like 45 minutes and said hi and this and that. I probably should have. That would have been like the right thing to do.
We don't have to do it every time.
I don't have to do it every time. I should have done it this time though.
It's okay.
I should have done it this time.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
It's okay.
Yeah, you get him next time.
Look at him next time. But yeah, they try and get you. They try and get you for everything.
Yeah.
The guy asked today, he's like, who here wants to stand up with us and donate 1,000? Like this guy like literally just was like trying to get people to come up and commit to donating $1,000 to the church. But I get it though. Like they do a lot. Like it costs money. Like the church is a big ass fucking church.
See, the thing
they do a lot for the community. Like that's not free.
Right. That's
like
what I was
you do
about
have
to say.
to raise. It's not 1,000 going in his pocket.
The issue
you know?
is that we always see the big mega churches who's clearly taking advantage, and we just blanket state. Well, I mean the colloquial we just blanket statement. And say,
like this guy isn't a mega church,
right?
But like I mean they're doing all right. But you know, it costs money to spread the word, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't hate that.
Yeah, I get it.
I don't hate it.
Now, if I found out that I'm paying tithes and 80-something% of it is going to him, and was it the Girl Scout?
Yeah, if he was like Girl Scout and that donation money, that's a fucking problem.
That's a problem.
I mean, you'll never know. They don't.
You know what? But you know what though? As long as you keep doing good and keep helping people and keep people on the path, I don't fucking care what you do with the money. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I donate $1,000 to you. And you spend 998 of that.
Well, isn't some of that supposed to be his income?
As long as the doors are open and you're still there, you'll take my call. You'll help me if I need a little like guidance, and you're still helping people and doing everything you do for the community. I don't fucking care what you do with that. I don't give a shit.
That's the problem with addiction. You're always going to need more. Never gonna have enough.
Well, I mean, that's the problem with that's not addiction. That's everything.
But that's also why Christianity.
I'm at the crooked side of religion where the addiction is wanting more and more and more and more and more.
Yeah,
that abuse of power.
Well, there's a big reason why. Like, if it weren't for ex-addicts, I don't think the church would probably be anything that it is today. Especially like these non-denominational, like Christian churches, like Born Again. Do they even exist without drug addicts and alcoholics? I mean, they would, but I don't think they'd be as prominent. You know what I mean? Like you could. I'm a people watcher. I do a lot of people watching a church. Because like I find other people's faith fascinating, but I look at some people, I'm like, oh yeah, you could tell you seen some shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like this guy's been through some stuff. Or this chick was like, oh yeah, she probably used to fucking, smoke pipe. smoke that pipe.
She got that meth face. She got a little thin upper lip.
Yeah, that thin upper lip. That Cub Scout face. You know that Boy Scout. You got that Boy Scout of America look, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so like I don't think Christian churches would be anything if it weren't for addicts. No,
I know church leaders who are former addicts.
Probably,
I know them personally.
Yeah,
I don't know. Everybody needs something.
Everybody.
I didn't even want to start talking about religion. I don't even know how this like came up, but
no, it was good.
It was a good little segue out of it. Talk about what do you talk about? Prostitutes? The Yankees? Fucking Knicks tickets? $200 for nosebleed seats? Are you kidding me?
What?
He told me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because we were looking at that.
That's disgusting.
For nosebleeds?
What is like
220? 220. What's level 400?
What's like lower level?
100.
What's lower level?
They were like 400 apiece
for lower level seats.
Yeah, not even
good seats.
Not good seats. Yeah.
Yeah, like corner of like the first level.
Yeah.
Up
Pillar
high.
in your
last
face.
row 24. Yeah.
400.
Yeah, bro.
Dude.
For
a mediocre team.
For a Sunday afternoon against the Hornets. Two teams that aren't, great.
Was anybody even there for that? They must have had so many empty seats.
Well, it was a day and night event at Madison Square Garden. So the noon game was the Knicks, and then at 7 the Rangers played.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, so the Rangers game was probably.
We didn't get both.
No, the Rangers game
were just as expensive.
Obviously, I doubt you got both. If it was a combo deal, what a great deal. Spend a day at the Garden.
Dude, the Ranger game was equally as expensive.
That's ridiculous. $200 for nosebleeds, and then get whacked, another 100,
It's
150 on drinks?
And then the UFC event was the night before.
What were those tickets?
$450 for
like
nosebleeds. Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy. So MSG is doing just fine.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like there's no incentive for the Knicks to be good because there are people who are going to pay that.
I mean, they're good. They're not bad.
They're not bad, but
if the playoffs started today, they'd be in the playoffs.
Well,
they're always in the playoffs. Well, not always, but you know what I mean.
It doesn't really matter if the Knicks are good or bad. Like the Madison Square Garden
it's
isn't
exactly
it's the Knicks.
Go there
exactly
for the experience. You go there for that venue. That's one of the best.
It's the
one of the best
Garden.
live sport venues.
Right.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. It's the best. It's the Garden. It's more than just like Knicks basketball.
But it was crazy. I was like, I'm not spending that. That's stupid.
Because then you get what a drink. You spend what to get $100, $150 on drinks.
Dude, no way you're not coming out that night with like at least $300, $400, $500
for sure.
Yeah, it sounds like a
sure.
$400 or $500 night to me. That's crazy. No way.
Yeah.
No, not a chance.
No. But I still actively want to go see the Giants play. I really want to go.
I don't like NFL games.
No, I've been to a couple of NFL games. Never go to another one again. The
seats are never. It doesn't matter how good your seats are; they're never that good.
They're never good enough.
It's
I know.
So big, and the energy is just
NFL
not the
games.
same as like
the college.
College.
I mean, those seats at the Tar Heel, those are fucking good. Those seats. We were in like the visitors section and like the end zone. Those are good seats. Yeah. But yeah, NFL games, they just don't do it for me.
No. I've been to a few NFL games. Like I remember a buddy of he used to go to my old church. He used to be a Jet, I think. Josh Evans, his cousin goes by. Like I've met him before, and I think he's passed away now though. And we've been to a bunch of his games, and I see what you're saying. And the thing is like when you're sitting like in the family section, whatever, like you think it's nicer. It's not.
Bro, I went to a Jet game. I sat on the 50-yard line, very first row.
Yeah,
VIP, everything. Could walk onto the field.
Yeah.
Still, I was on the TV. I was on TV.
Yeah. Same.
What? 7 seconds of fame.
It's not awesome.
That's
but
what my the fuck was it? That was my Twitter when I had like my own Twitter like years
7
ago.
seconds of fame.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it was that picture.
Should go to a Giants game.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
do it.
So I want to go to a Giants game just for
Probably.
the sake of going to Giants because all my games have been Jets and I'm a Giants fan.
This year. The tickets,
As opposed
they
to
probably
what?
give those tickets away.
As opposed to what? They suck for the past like 5-6 years now.
They were competitive last year. They almost
feel
made
like
the-
that's generous.
Didn't they make the playoffs?
Wasn't it a wild card?
So they still made the playoffs. They're gonna win like 3 games this year.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's like they alternate like 1 year they're mediocre and then they're terrible. And the next year they're a little bit better and then they're terrible again. That's I'm sorry. I haven't been I've been pissed off with the Giants since like OBJ. I'm talking about like 2018, 17.
What, when they
16.
traded him?
Yeah. Like when the other kid, the Spanish kid, Victor Cruz. Yeah, like that. Like I miss those.
Spanish?
I don't know. His last name's Cruz. I just assumed it was Spanish.
I'm not black, I'm Dominican, papi.
He salsa dances, but no,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
not. I've hung out with him a few times. I worked on a project.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's co-founder of this e-commerce sports company, and I raised some money for them.
Yeah, there's nothing that would motivate me to go to like a professional sporting event, especially being on Long Island. Like, what a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
like Manhattan, you'd probably get me to like,
For me,
cheap
it's
tickets, easy. Yankees,
3
easy.
stops on the subway. Can't beat that. Yankees 6 stops.
Well, the
6 stops
Meadowlands
on
not
the
far
subway.
from my house, so
Well, so that's easy.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, like
it's too expensive. It's so
just too
crazy.
expensive. It's
Yeah.
crazy, and then
Yeah.
just the ticket, and then everything else when you get there, it just costs the food, the drinks, it's
parking.
Yeah, that's the thing. Parking too.
Yeah.
Like even the pro games I've been to like Panthers games when I lived in Charlotte because I didn't have to do any parking. I would like just walk there from where I live. The stadium's like right in downtown Charlotte. But like, yeah, you couldn't.
Oh, that's a good stadium though.
Bank of America Stadium. That is a good stadium. That's a really good stadium.
Because that energy kind of feels similar because they don't have any other like professional sports. There's a buzz in the South to like
that is what's cool about like when there's a Jets game, like no one gives a shit in Manhattan, but when there's like a home Panthers game in Charlotte, the whole city's fucking buzzing. That is cool because they have like that college sport, so they got that thing, and like
that's one thing I wish that we had in New York. Like we have so many teams that like we're not in a football town. I've always wished I lived in a football town.
It's just too big of a city to do it in Manhattan. Like Charlotte is a big city, but it's not.
Yeah,
right.
You go
it's
like
not.
Right.
You could fit downtown Charlotte and probably like
Brooklyn.
Oh, you don't even need that much. Brooklyn's way bigger than downtown Charlotte, dude. Really. Oh yeah.
It's like lower east side, lower west side combined in Charlotte.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But it's cool. They put a lot of shit in there. Like, and they got the Hornets. Yeah. They have the Panthers. They have a AA baseball team there.
Yeah.
They have a AA hockey team there. It's a lot to do. But yeah, that city for Panthers games, crazy, dude.
NASCAR.
Well, they're not in Charlotte. It's in Concord. Yeah. But it's all like, they got the NASCAR Hall of Fame in Charlotte and stuff like that. Charlotte's a cool city.
Yeah. Good time.
A lot of fun down in Charlotte. Too much fun.
I remember a couple of years ago, I was telling Rich, I was like, I actually wanted to live down there. Like,
it's cool.
Yeah.
It is cool. Like,
I don't know what it's like now. I haven't been down.
It's the same. It's just bigger. I was down for the John's bachelor party a few years ago, and it's just like, the city's exploded. A lot of people there now, tons of people.
Yeah.
But it's still, it's a big boozing city. Like if boozing is your thing, like if you like a place to go throw back cocktails 7 nights a week, go to Charlotte.
Yeah.
It's a lot to do. Young city, a lot of good looking women down in Charlotte.
Yeah, it's a hub.
It's a hub.
A lot of finance people, a lot of banking.
Huge finance people. It's Bank of America's headquartered down there. Yeah. That's what I liked about Charlotte when I was there.
Fortune 500 company headquarters are a lot there.
Yeah, it's not just BOA. There's a lot of stuff there. Yeah. But that's what I liked about Charlotte. Like you'd go out and you'd wind up meeting people from like New York. So you didn't feel like...
Yeah.
We always did. Every time we go out, we'd like 10 deep, all from New York.
Always. Like you go other place, like, Columbia, South Carolina, you don't meet a fucking New Yorker down there. Charlotte, you meet a ton of people from New York.
What about Raleigh, Durham?
Raleigh's cool.
Yeah,
I've only been there like once for a hockey game, but Raleigh's nice. They're honestly all those places are nice down there. Yeah. Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill, where we just were, like parts of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, parts of South Carolina. Yeah, the fucking Carolinas are nice. No, everybody talks about Florida. Oh, Florida, fuck Florida. I would pick the Carolinas over Florida all day of the week. All day of the week, any day of the week.
Yeah.
A little closer. Yeah. If you had a gun to your head and you had to drive back to New York from Charlotte, you're there 8.5, 9 hours.
Yeah.
Florida, it's a 19-hour drive.
Yeah.
I remember my uncle used to
got a good airport there.
Sure. And he would drive from Atlanta to New York. Like he would wake up, asshole, fuck you, early in the morning. Like
that's probably like what, 12 hours
ish, something.
Yeah, because I think Atlanta was like 2.5, about 2-3 hours from Charlotte.
Well, what I know is that at the time, and obviously like they changed highways and blah, blah, whatever. But at the time, I knew when he would leave, and if it said he was going to take 14 hours, he'll take 12. If it said that he was going to take 12 hours, he'll take 10. Like I remember, it was always 2 hours shorter. Than whatever they said it was going to be.
You ever been to Atlanta?
Yep.
I never went down there.
Yeah.
When I lived there, I never made it to Atlanta. I don't know why.
Interesting place.
Yeah, never.
Yeah.
I've been to the Coca-Cola factory. That's actually, I don't even like Coca-Cola, but it was just.
Oh yeah, the base down in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of colleges over there. Oh my god, like
lots of colleges in Atlanta.
Yeah. I actually got my feelings hurt. I got accepted to a bunch of schools that I applied to, and then found out, oh yeah, no, you're poor, so you're not going. And, and it was just like fuck. Like I was so upset.
Did you tell them you were black?
It's Atlanta.
Oh, they're all black colleges down there.
Yeah, I applied to a bunch of HBCUs.
That you ever hear of the CIAA? It's like that's what they would do in Charlotte every year. It's the CIAA basketball tournament.
Yes.
And it's for all like the black collegiate teams.
It's the black basketball conference.
Yeah, it's like NCAA for like black colleges.
Yeah.
And they would I don't know if they host it in Charlotte still, but they did for years when I was down there. Charlotte would go. It would be for that fucking week. It would be wild. I flew
home to New York after that weekend, and on my plane was Fat Joe, J-Lo, and Anthony Hamilton.
Jeez.
And it was really funny because like obviously Fat Joe and J-Lo were in like first class whatever, but like Anthony Hamilton was like the very last row in the plane, all the way in the back. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, CIAA would get wild.
Actually, I think Steve Harvey was on that flight too.
I had a gun pulled on me at CIAA. I used to bartend at the Westin, and they would you'd have to bring the liquor back in the liquor cart every night and lock it up. They wouldn't leave it out at the bar, and they were closed. Everything closed at 2 down in Charlotte, and there was probably 300-400 black people in the lobby. They were all for CIAA, and CIAA wasn't just bringing a bunch of I went to college, I'm black, and it brought a lot of. There was a lot of big criminal element that would come. No, it just.
You're such a dick.
No, it's just no. Listen,
process it. How I
waiting for him to tiptoe.
No, I'm not tiptoeing. It would literally just bring in thousands of fucking dope boys from Atlanta and other parts of the South.
You were trying to do everything but say it was a bunch of niggas over there. That's why I started laughing.
Yes. So it was 400 black people there, and about 390 of them was a bunch of. Yeah. Okay.
You're a dick.
No, but it's just what it's.
Yeah. No. I get move on.
Any big sporting event in a city always brings a criminal element, whether it's prostitution, drug dealers, gamblers. It always brings that. In Charlotte, you would get it because it was at the time it was much more of a poppin' city than Atlanta. So you'd get a lot of the big Atlanta drug dealers. They'd come down. They'd come stay at the Westin. They were awesome. We used to they were great. But this motherfucker tried to get a drink for me. I was like, nah, dude, it's closed, bro. He's pulled a gun out on me. I'm like, bro, there's 3 cops in here. What are you doing? You're gonna shoot me over?
Throw your life
I literally said, I was like, you're gonna shoot me over Patron right now? I'm like, stop, just stop it. But I had a piece on me too, though.
Yeah.
Joke's on him. I had the
down south. You think the only one with a gun?
I had the 4.5. You weren't allowed to bring it into work, but I was like, "Fuck that CIAA weekend. I'm bringing this motherfucker. I'm bringing this 45 in my money bag." CIAA basketball tournament.
Good times.
Yeah, they had these two dudes. They were drug. I don't think they were drug dealers. It was Malik and Hollywood. That was their names, and they would come from Atlanta every weekend. And at the time, they were doing check writing scams. It was when check writing scams were really big. And they would come in, they'd always have a bunch of women with them, and they'd always have a briefcase, iced out, dripping, rolling up in some crazy cars, so much jewelry, But they were doing check scams out in Atlanta, and they would just come and fucking spend money, dude. Spend money in Charlotte. I think they all went to jail.
Atlanta's not the place I know to be famous for check scams. I know that to be Miami. Miami is wild for
Miami's
for
wild for any type of
scam.
Illegal activity you want.
Illegal activity goes on anywhere. There's a lot of it down south, but they were doing check writing scams. They had a bunch of women.
Miami's the only place that you walk the streets, and every bodega has the Coke bullets.
Yeah,
they just sell them. Yeah,
empty?
It's an apparatus. Yeah, it's an apparatus that you fill it with Coke, and it's like a one hitter. And they sell it for snuff or what? For
powder.
Yeah, for
powdered sugar.
Yeah, for the snuff. But that's what's called.
Snuff. Yeah, snuff.
Yeah.
Tobacco snuff.
That's what they sell it for. But it's,
that's snuff.
So when you're walking,
Colombian snuff.
So you're walking down the street in Miami, and every couple of minutes you hear a mini little turbo going with someone ripping a bullet.
Yes.
Jeez. That's back in the day in New York where they used to sell all of these tobacco pipes, and it's
they were just crack pipes.
No, the bongs.
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious because they still do. They're smoke shops.
But
who would smoke tobacco out of a bomb?
Exactly.
A multi-chamber bomb.
And then all of a sudden that it's legal now.
That's just stupid laws that New York City puts in place or New York State puts in place, like legalization of pot.
Yeah.
2 years ago they did it. I went to a 420 festival at Blue Point Brewery. It was a ton of fun. And they just had a bunch of vendors set up there just selling weed. Not New York weed. Yeah. Just illegal black market weed from probably California. No one's paying taxes on anything. I'm like, yo, leave it to New York to let it be legal and just not do it right.
Not give a shit, right?
Not give a shit. Yeah. And that's at Blue Point Brewery. That's not Blue Point. That's fucking InBev, dude. That's Anheuser-Busch company. That's not some.
They sell it off? I think they did.
Did InBev sell it?
I think Blue Point.
They sold to Tilray, didn't they?
I don't know if they sold that to Tilray, but I'm pretty sure they sold Blue Point off. They sold a lot of. I don't know. They sold a lot of their
all their craft shit because no one drinks craft beer anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whatever it is, they had a marijuana festival guarded by Suffolk County PD, selling weed not legal in the state of New York. So it's good for you, New York. Just half-ass legalization. Go for it.
New York
Well, they wanted to control it so badly, and to the point where they like didn't know what the fuck to do. And
they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, but I mean, not for nothing.
I went to a head shop last week and I bought some shit.
We saw prohibition before. You know what I mean? Just follow that rubric.
Yeah.
Well, they're going the route like they're gonna operate cannabis like they do the alcohol industry, and they'll get it dialed in a few years.
They're like 3 years away from being where California is now.
Probably longer. I can't see 3 years, dude. I can't see it just being completely buttoned up like the way California is.
It has to be. They can't.
So for the uninitiated, what does that mean? Like what's I don't know what California is with weed.
It's just done well. It's medical, and then now it's fully recreational.
Okay.
But like when California first went legal, they had the same problem that New York. It was the Wild West. It was just like this big gray area that no one really knew how to like govern and police, and people just did anything they want. And now there's like a bunch of just legitimate dispensaries, but they still have like underground dispensaries too, though, in California.
Yeah.
They still have it.
Yeah.
Like I went to a place right on Long Island this weekend
in Murder Mountain.
Yeah, of course.
Humboldt County.
There's still a huge black market for pot.
Yeah.
But like I went to a place this on Tuesday to go into dinner. I want to get one of those little pens. I just went to like a head shop in Long Island. Just like sold it to me.
Yeah, my buddy
to one in the city.
I wanted it done. You know, I like done. I got it. I don't fucking dick around in Manhattan. They always look at me shady. I've done it a couple times. I bought weed from like these dispensaries on Long Island. Yeah. And I went a couple weeks ago for one, and the girl was like trying to act like they didn't like sell pot there. I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm not a cop. I just want you to know I'm not a cop. I was like, I actually have a medical card. Like I pulled out my medical card. I was like, here, like I can consume. Like I just need a joint right now. She's like, oh, okay. And same,
but a pre-roll.
Yeah, I just wanted a pre-roll. Long story, but yeah. But yeah, they don't really like police it. And in this head shop, I won't say the name, but it's been a head shop for like 30 plus years. Like it's a legitimate, like established business, and like they're just doing it. You have to like be a member. Yeah. You got to give like your information and everything. You got to give them your phone number before they let you in the back. But I'm like, they're just like running it fast and loose, I guess, right?
I mean, yeah, a lot of places get raided. There's a place in the city got raided. 150,000 cash and all their products confiscated.
Yeah, what do they do with the cash, man?
Keep it. It's the States.
No. I mean, like, what do you do with the cash? Like what do you do as the business? All of it? Because it's all cash.
You can't report it because you can't put it in the bank.
Saying
even this head shop I'm going to, they're super legit business. Like you can buy a fucking tapestry and an incense holder with a credit card, but like you got to go to that ATM for cash if you want to buy this weed.
Yeah.
So what do they do with all that cash? I'm surprised these places don't get robbed more often.
Yeah. I mean, there's cameras everywhere now, and you'll rob.
Doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't matter, Cam. You think people care?
Look at all the people robbing the Amazon and FedEx trucks right now.
Yeah, no one gives a shit, dude.
Did you see that video? Oh my god, it's like 30 kids waited for the Amazon truck.
Really?
Well, I mean, they're like kids, like 15, not like 8.
See, no, that's stupidity.
Like Amazon truck pulls up to a like apartment complex, and the guy gets out to deliver the packages. They wait for him to get out, and they just ransack the whole thing. Rip the doors open.
That's a good idea.
Like that happened in California, in LA. There was a FedEx train, and they derailed the train. And
this is the Wild West. I did the same thing in Red Dead.
It was literally 2 years ago. They derailed the train.
I heard about that.
And stole all the packages. It was a big FedEx train.
Man, I wonder how much cool shit was like in an Amazon truck. Because think about it, there's like a bunch of like stuff that no one cares about in Amazon, and then there's like every now and then some cool shit. Because everybody like buys everything from Amazon.
A lot of sex toys.
A lot. It was like dildos and baby wipes.
I got 40 pairs of anal beads. What the hell?
Yeah, like how pissed would you be if you got like my Amazon order? It feels heavy and it's just like a box of baby wipes and anal beads.
You would be pissed.
Dude wipes and anal beads.
Not dude wipes the baby. I change diapers, bro.
Whatever. You know you use them yourself.
I use dude wipes. Fuck that.
No, I don't use dude wipes. I use the bidet. I use the bidet. Yeah, I use the bidet.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why I know Theo was richer than I am. He always says all this other shit about me, but because I don't have a bidet.
First of all,
he's got like a sharper image bidet.
First of all, it's a bidet that costs $70 that I got 10% off on and free shipping with Joe Rogan's promo code. Yeah, it's called the Tushy, bro. It's $70. Go check it up right now. I heard about it on Joe Rogan. I used his promo code JRE10 for 10% off and free shipping on the Tushy. $70, bro.
That out.
Oh yeah. Well, fuck it, Tushy. I love it. I'm bleep the Rogan out, but I used to use it every day.
I have to bleep the promo code out.
I almost don't even.
Yeah, right.
We don't have a promo code.
We don't have any promo codes.
We should get a promo code because I'll sell it even more because I am about as like useless with like home improvements
Dude, I thought like
as
you had
it
to buy a
comes.
whole new toilet or something.
No, you can.
It's an attachment.
You can if you want. You can spend like $4,000, $5,000
That's
on
what
a
I was
bidet with a
thinking.
heated seat and everything like that. No, this is $70, bro. And I'm so bad with like being handsy and doing things around the house. I was able to install that in like 15 minutes.
This
Super
sounds
easy.
like a commercial.
I pitch it to everybody because I do when I like things.
Yeah.
I tell everybody TRT, get on it. Homemade bidet, do it. Give yourself an injection, take a shit, and blast it out. Blast your ass out with that thing. I love it. I love the Tushy. It's amazing.
This thing looks dope.
It's great. You can spend a little more money.
Clean assholes for everyone.
For everybody. The girls like it. For when they're done, you know, they can go blast the cat out a little bit.
Rinse it out.
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the bitches. Good for everybody's pH levels, you know.
Christ.
Yo, right over there, Rich. You just lots of texting. Lots of texting. Who are we talking to, Rich? Some mentally unstable girl from the internet? What is that?
Notes.
Oh, no, you say, what is it? The delusion of anger? What was that last one I read quick?
Oh, the Alaskan Avenger.
Oh, the Alaskan. What's an Alaskan Avenger?
This guy that just got arrested.
Yeah.
They call him the Alaskan Avenger.
Yeah.
And what he did was he used the sex offender list in Alaska.
Yeah.
And he went to like
Just kill people.
23 people's houses and beat them with hammers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. The Alaskan
Free that
Avenger. I love that you did.
Free that guy.
What I think it said.
The delusion something.
The delusion of anger. That's going to be the name of this episode. The delusion of anger.
The delusion of anger. Diluting my anger.
Diluting my anger.
Yeah. The Alaskan Avenger.
Yeah.
I have that on there. I have the gate to hell.
What's that?
You ever seen that?
Oh, that
The
big
natural
burning
phenomenon.
hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a methane thing, I think.
Shit's
Right?
fucking crazy though.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Until you get to Mordor.
Yeah.
Throw the ring in.
I know we talked about it the other week, but I saw this thing that came up like on the post today about Matthew Perry's wife saying something doesn't add up because he had a thing about being high on drugs and being around water, as most addicts do, because they're worried about
easy
drowning.
way to die though. A lot of people die that way.
That's why that's why he was all about taking drugs and not being in water.
Yeah, but we talked about this and said that
They're taking him out.
That he was on the Epstein Island list and he was gonna out people.
I can't imagine though, like, how does Matthew Perry get onto Epstein Island? Like, you're not that.
He's getting $20 million an episode.
So this is like heyday of Friends.
Yeah.
This is like Friends Matthew Perry.
Yeah, yeah.
Getting massages from 15-year-olds. Epstein's like, oh, you want some Percocet, Matthew? That's where his Percocet addiction started, when he went to Epstein Island.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else I see on the internet today? Some woman, some Grammy-nominated gospel singer, was singing on a plane, like waiting to take off, and she like was told to stop by the flight attendant. It was this whole like thing where the flight attendant's like yelling at her to stop, and she's just like, "Is this a problem? Does anybody else have a problem with this?" No one's like saying anything.
I saw that councilwoman in Atlanta.
What councilwoman?
They found her like passed out, drunk,
running check scams.
pissed herself, like she was like drunk, pissed herself, laying on the ground.
Really?
And they like brought her in an ambulance. She woke up in the ambulance, was like fighting the cops.
Jeez.
Hey man, everybody's got their demons, bro.
Yeah.
What was that guy? That other guy, that Bubba or whatever his name is. That he's like a white dude. He was like a judge or a pastor or something down south, and he got caught because he's like a cross dresser.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it was all over the internet. I can't. My
I have
phone's up
some.
there.
I found. Oh, there's this TikTok that's going around. It's this girl. She went on a date with a guy that she met on Bumble.
Okay.
Right? They fucked. She got pregnant. She never heard from him again. He deleted his Bumble.
Amazing.
So she made a TikTok. She had a baby. Looking for the guy.
Really?
And bro, the comments are brutal.
Comments have to be amazing.
So the first, like the most popular comments are like, yeah, he was my cousin. He actually passed away a few months ago. And they're like, this TikTok is actually triggering. It makes me think of, all the good times I had with him, and they're jokes though. They're not. It's just random people they're like, oh man, I just thought about him today. He's like, yeah, he definitely passed away. Just fucking brutal.
That's great.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But it's just like, it's a serious, like, this girl's so dumb. And they're like, that is like, he's El Salvadorian, like, this is his name. And then some guy's like, I'm El Salvadorian. That name doesn't even exist in Latin America. He lied to you, girl. And then some girl's like, I have a kid with him too. I'm looking for him too. And then another girl's like, me too. And there's like 5 of them. Like, it's just like people trolling her.
That's so good.
Because she and it's real because like she responded to like some people that like said like helpful things.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you reached us in Oregon. I hope he sees this. And it's like, she's like, thank you. Like,
loser. Loser. Fucking loser. You just got ghosted by a fucking Nicaraguan. How often do you think that happens? Guys like get girls pregnant and then just ghost them, like deletes their Bumble?
Probably all the time.
All the time.
I feel like it might be less now though, because like back in the day, like you could disappear. You could you could move 10 blocks away and just disappear. You didn't have to go that far.
You don't have to use a real name on there though.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. It's pretty easy to like just disappear nowadays too. Like my ex has a kid with a guy. She hasn't gotten child support from him in like a year. Doesn't know where he is. Can't find him.
Can't you get like a PI?
Yeah, it costs money, bro. You want to?
Well, that's
you
want to
locate somebody? I got a guy right now. $3,000. He'll find anybody, anything you want about him, and within 2 days.
Right, that's what I mean.
$3,000
because it's like, all right, for the right price.
She's not getting crazy money from him.
Right.
But like, it's pretty simple. Like, change your cell phone number and just don't have social media. Like how if I didn't have social media, how would you even know like I do anything?
Just change your name.
Just change my name.
Yeah.
If I changed my cell phone number and deleted like my Facebook and Instagram or just stop posting on it.
Yeah, you don't even have to change it.
Good luck finding me.
Good luck.
Good luck. Come find me, Bumble date.
Bumble date?
The only thing unfortunate is now that guy can't use Bumble anymore to meet chicks.
Yes, he can. Just create a new account.
Just a different name.
Change your name.
Yeah, but then how do you explain that? Then it's like another law you got to tell the women.
Different area. I don't think she had the pictures because he deleted his profile.
It's fucking awesome.
So like she's like, oh, he deleted his profile the next day. Never contacted me again. I need to know that he needs to know that he has a beautiful daughter. It's like clearly he didn't want to know.
He probably already has a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, right.
Several.
This is not his first rodeo.
Yeah, damn. That's shitty.
Yeah.
That is shitty.
Maybe we should recreate that one.
What?
For our TikTok.
This cub master abused me. Can someone please help me find the leader of the troop?
I think there's a legal hotline you could call for that.
There's definitely a class action hotline.
Yeah, the people against the Boy Scouts of America.
Just get on that. Just do it.
Just make it up.
Make it up.
We have record. You weren't even a Boy Scout.
Like I was.
You weren't even in the state at that time.
I left after I was molested.
I used a fake name. I was 8.
I was molested in the back of the Pinewood Derby.
God damn it.
I painted my wheels because I was nervous and I lost the Pinewood Derby.
It was his fault.
And I was molested.
It was Cub Master Jim.
I think we're getting off the rails.
I will like to say I do it like I have kids, so I would literally skin somebody alive if they ever hurt my children, and then wear their skin like a bodysuit. I would kill somebody for my kids, but like I'll joke about it. It's funny.
The violence.
Imagine me getting molested by a Cub Scout.
How big is that Cub Scout?
I just picture you.
What do you think I was? I was 6'1", 240 at fucking 8 years old.
Exactly what I think. Yeah. That's exactly what I think.
Actually, he was.
Dude, I'm looking at a picture. Yeah, you were freaking huge.
Listen, if you could molest me, 6'1", 240, you earned that. You earned that butthole, sir.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Fair play.
I'm impressed.
And on that note,
look at the
Calypso.
View the Calypso.
See you next time.
Later,
Goodbye.
We are bad people. We are genuinely bad. God damn it.